Alright. We dropping?
No, we got a pod, I think. Somehow with Journey's headset.
I'm going to do just a bit of a narration here because my microphone wasn't working in this video. I still have difficulty getting my microphone to work with my setup. But this is with RHawk and Mr. Whitty. Now the interesting thing about RHawk is that she became a golden PJ on International Women's Day, which made her the first female golden PJ on that day. It was an interesting coincidence. And it opened up some talking points about RHawk so that her name got kind of spread around. So I think of all the golden PJs, she's the one that most people recognize her name, or more people recognize her name than any other golden PJ. And she's pretty cool. I was chosen as a random to be on her squad once, and she did some pretty interesting things that opened up my eyes to how the game should be played. And she informed me that she had a YouTube, or not a YouTube, a Twitch stream, and I started watching it. Now here, Mr. Whitty is taking on MCP Gamer, and I go in to help out and get dusted by RHawk.
Oh, coming back here.
Teammate guy.
For 25 health, yeah, he's dead. Yeah, that's Mr. Whitty and RHawk.
So there, Mr. Whitty and MCP GamerPro tangled, and Mr. Whitty came out on top, but just barely, and then I finished Mr. Whitty off. But I was being shot, I didn't realize at the time, by RHawk with her Magnum. She is just deadly with a Magnum. And she took me down right there. Now the person rezzing us here is CIRCAYES. Most people pronounce his name CIRCAYES. But it's actually CIRCAYES. And if you look up Circa on Wikipedia, you'll find there's a band called Circa. It's more of a project than a band, made by members of the band Yes and Asia and some other people. And then of course there's the band Yes, and the band Yes, right, and the band Circa, they have a band member in common. And what's interesting is if you look at CIRCAYES's profile image, you'll notice that it's a guy playing a bass guitar, always on brightly lit, very expensive stages.
I'm having an issue.
So if you look up the guy playing the bass guitar for Yes and Circa,
it's a fucking kerfuffle.
you can find the name of the person, and then you can get on YouTube and you can look at interviews with the person to hear his voice. And then you start thinking, or you start noticing some interesting things.
Recording something for myself or a project I'm producing, I'm not really sitting around practicing because I'm 55 years old now and not going to be doing that. I'd rather, I'm going to be in Quest before I'm going to be doing that.
Yeah. There's like movies and stuff. I don't know if you could connect.
Now, Mr. Whitty is a YouTuber. I don't think he streams. I think he just makes little videos like the one that you're watching now, polished videos that he uploads. But he's a really good player, and he's someone that I started watching early on when I was learning to play Population 1, because it's such a difficult game, and I was watching people on YouTube to try to learn how to become better at it. He's recently been collaborating with EMP on some videos. EMP is another really good player who uploads content to YouTube.
I will definitely consider that.
Guy's 140 at Roy. Headshot on that guy. Double headshot on that guy. Sorry.
Nice, bro.
And that's kind of what makes this particular battle fun and something that I wanted to upload. Is the fact that I'm battling two people that I have a lot of respect for in the game because they are both really good players. And they're also
Western
really,
PJs
really
and
cool
then
people.
Millie.
When you watch their streams, you realize that they're just really nice. I mean, there are some
Okay.
streamers who are really not all that cool of people. They're kind of
Looks
jerks.
like they were going over
And
to-
some people
oh,
you
there
want
they
to
are.
get out there and you just want to wreck them out there on the playing field because you just want them to get wrecked. It's kind of like you just want to destroy them because you don't like them. It's funny that
Yeah, I've tried to
you also, when
Discord
there are
and all
people that you
before,
do
it's
like,
just
let's say when you're playing against
not into it that much.
somebody who's a friend of yours, like I played against CIRCAYES. I got on into the pregame once and saw him there. Realized I'd be playing against him, and I tried to wreck him because, you know, he's like my buddy, and he ended up wrecking me, so it was pretty cool.
Side, get some altitude here. No.
Got both of them for 70.
I'm gonna swing around the other side here.
Got both of them. Ooh, can't hit me.
Where is he?
Ooh, that almost hit my head.
That was a nice little 117 headshot on Whitty in his cowboy hat.
Ooh, we might beat him, Journey.
And that was a nice little 117 on RHawk, who's a Millie Defiant in this game.
Yeah, he just headshot at me.
Not the peeker.
So right there, I hit Whitty for 70, all in flesh, but you hear Circus say, got the peeker. So I think that he hit Whitty just before I did, which means that Whitty must have completely shielded up behind that
They went on the
hill,
backside.
then poked his head out again and got all that shield taken away. That regular PJ you see flying is named Daddy Pimp. He's their teammate.
I hit that one for 70, the PJ, the flyer.
Sometimes you do well because you just happen to find the right guns, and the luck of how the zone shrinks gives you great position. That's a lot of what happened here, but we had to make our shots too, right?
Yeah, I don't have too many either.
Not one of those fuckers. Whitty. Yeah, Whitty.
I think so.
I don't think
maybe.
it was.
The other one's there.
Took a few rounds. Gamer that's right underneath you there. PJ and Millie.
Hit 70 on the regular PJ. There we go.
Let's take a close look at the status bar on that sequence.
Not one of those fuckers. Whitty. Yeah, Whitty.
I think so.
I don't think
maybe.
it was.
The other one's there.
Took a few rounds. Gamer that's right underneath you there. PJ and Millie.
Hit 70 on the regular PJ. There we go.
With Mr. Whitty and Daddy Pimp out of the way, it's time to go after RHawk.
That's one going back in there. Aaron, you got this.
that's the squad wipe. We were never in any kind of peril. We just picked them off like squirrels.
What the fuck are these guys?
And then we were in a really bad position, and we just got wrecked by the remaining team.
Come on over. Uh-oh. Shit. They stayed in that one place too long.
Still got it. Okay.
Well, at least I got Whitty.
So it wasn't the greatest game, but at least it was fun to go against those two. And you have to take what you can get.